Hello, welcome to this video from InSource Productions, where today we'll be talking about using software RAID that's built into the operating system in Windows 7. This is part one of an introduction. There will be several other parts to follow. So first let's start by defining what RAID is. RAID stands for Redundant Array of Inexpensive Disks. It can typically be implemented either in hardware controllers or within software controllers like we'll see here in today's video. There are commonly different types of RAIDs. We will be discussing the most common here, which are known as RAID 0, RAID 1, and RAID 5. RAID 0 is typically used for performance, and some key points related to that are it requires a minimum of 2 disks, gives you excellent performance because blocks are striped. There is, however, no redundancy because there is no mirror and no parity. So we wouldn't want to use this for any sort of critical system. Next we have RAID 1. That requires a minimum of 2 disks, does give you good performance, however there is no striping and no parity, gives you excellent redundancy because the blocks are mirrored. And probably the most common we see is RAID level 5. It really gives you that combination of performance and redundancy. It does require a minimum of 3 disks, although we're showing you more here. There can be more added. Gives you good performance because the blocks are striped, gives you good redundancy with distributed parity, and is probably the best cost-effective option for providing both performance and redundancy. So in the following setup that we're going to be using for the remainder videos in this series, I've built a Windows 7 Pro Service Pack 1 image where I've created the disks that you see here. So the operating system is installed on the C volume, and then I've got 4 disks that I've allocated, each 5 gigabytes in size. So the 5 gigabytes will make more sense later because some of the different types of RAID setups that you use affect the usable space that the drive can store data on. As we discussed at the beginning of the video, we're going to focus on software RAID that's built into the operating system. Windows doesn't call it the same thing that we just described it as. When you are in the disk management configurator, you have the options that you see here. So when you right click on a disk, you can either set up a spanned volume, which is a single partition spanning all the included disks that you select, a striped volume, which is going to break up the files across multiple disks, or a mirrored, where the data is mirrored. So that's what Windows is going to call it. So the purpose of this video was just to introduce you to the concepts. The following video, we're going to actually show you how to set up each one of the RAIDs, and then subsequent video will show you how each of the RAIDs are impacted in respect to the performance. Are you interested in learning more about our training tracks that we now offer? They're a great way to take the guesswork out of which class should I take and when should I take it. Check out the link below for more information. Thanks for watching.